Hi everyone, welcome to week 3. You've successfully completed the first 2 weeks. That's great. I know that those were really intensive with the amount of work. So this week is a lot lighter. You do still have a few assignments, but they're not anywhere near as in-depth as the previous 2 weeks. This week, you're in chapter 4 of your book. And so you'll read through that chapter and then take the quiz. And again, you have as many chances as you need to take the quiz. It's pass fail. You just need to get to that 80% in order to pass. And that's the way all of the quizzes are going to be throughout the semester. In addition, then you have two assignments. The first one is this climate change walkthrough case, and then you have what's called the clean air hypothesis assignment. These are going to give you more of an environmental look at global health and how that impacts, and also the different factors that are taken into account when looking at environmental health. So this first one, the climate change walkthrough, it's a PowerPoint type presentation. You're going to go through and take on the role of a Senate aide and advisor when looking at climate change. And so you're going to go through some of the background slides and then answer quiz questions. And so you'll have 8 questions, and then your grade is automatically going to be sent to Blackboard. It could take a few minutes, but so I'll go ahead and show you. So obviously it has been taken from leaders in the field, and it's the information from them that we're going to look at. So you'll go through, you're going to have some background questions. So this is really just to gather a baseline about your thoughts on scientific evidence about global climate change. So you'll have a couple questions that you'll have to answer, and then anytime you see this, you're going to want to click on it. So this is just going to give you some background information as to what your role is in helping the senator in addressing this topic of climate change. So you'll click through on these arrows, and again, every single one of these you're going to want to click on. So you'll go through each slide, and then once you get to one of these slides that has a circle on it, that means that there's a quiz question. So in order to answer the quiz, you will click on this purple circle, and then you click your answer, which best answers the question, and then you'll continue on. So you'll go through the next 23 slides, and once you get to the end, it will show you how many you got right, how many you got wrong, and then it will send the total amount, your score, thank you, that was the word I was looking for, your score, to Blackboard. So it may take a few minutes again, but just know that within that day it should arrive in Blackboard. So then we have the second assignment of the clean air hypothesis. This is a hypothesis assignment that's very similar to the one that we did last week, but it is different. Now, instead of creating your initial annotation, I have created some questions that I want you to answer. So you're going to answer all of my questions, and I want you to reply to my questions. Don't create your own thread. And then you're going to reply to at least 3 of your peers in a meaningful way. So we'll click on this, and it will automatically take you to the PDF. And so we can get rid of this right now because you don't need this. Okay, so as you read through, I want you to read the document entirely. So you'll go through, read this entire thing, even the boxes of information I want you to read until you get to my questions. So you can click on it, and you see that I have 4 questions here, and I want you to answer all 4 of them, and you're going to reply. So you will reply with this little backwards arrow and you'll create your own. And I want you to do it in as a new line for every single question. So your answer to question 1, and then you have your answer to question 2, 3, and so on. And that makes it easier to read. And so once you're done with that, then you'd save that, and I need to move my face again. You would post that, and then other people could reply to yours as well. So I'm just going to delete that for now because we don't need that. So then you'll go through and you'll continue reading everything, and then you find another one. So here I have, it's a little bit more in depth. So you need to answer the question, explain why you think what you do, and then use, I give a little bit more information to use this question. For the question, use a timeline of several hours exposure to find particles. And so again, you'll reply to this and then post it. And then after everyone has gone through, you'll have 3 people to reply to. So then you'll continue reading. This one's a lot longer. So this one, you've got, it's not quite the same. So my question, I have 2 questions in here, and this is where we tie in those ethical viewpoints. So you really want to make sure that you've been reading through those and you finish that module at the end of this week. And so you'll have this information, you'll include that information in this hypothesis assignment as well. So you'll go through and read through the entire document, make sure that you have everything, and you'll answer those questions. And here we have some more. So this one I have, they're not quite the same. So don't answer these questions that are over here. Make sure that you're answering the questions that I have in here. So, and again, you'll do this as a reply. Okay, so that's this assignment. And again, go back to week 3. So you're going to be reading chapter 4, take the quiz, go through the climate change walkthrough case, you'll complete the clean air hypothesis assignment, and then you will need to complete the ethics module content by the end of this week. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And again, I'm available if you have any questions through email or to schedule up a one-on-one appointment. Thanks.